Yes, that's why I was telling you. I just thought it was an interesting coincidence, and then you're over here like getting all butthurt, being all weird about it. Either you get me the right reference number for the same price. So I just bought a Richard Mille for myself personally.
I would very much prefer to do business with guys.
What is your take on this? Do you enjoy this? Do you like it? Is Richard Mille your thing? Is it worth $250,000, $300,000? The links themselves were clearly polished, over polished. That is way over rounded. And so just overall, really poor job on the polisher or whoever did this. This one right here is $250,000. It's a Moscow edition, titanium. The dealer that's here doesn't want to be on camera, but he brought it by because we're doing some business. Selling a couple of pieces. We might sell the ombre to him, but I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, but yeah, titanium edition. According to him, if the information that he gave me is correct, this is one of 10 in the world, which is pretty cool. The comps really aren't out there. I think the cheapest comp is like 300. And so, this one they're selling for 250. If they want to buy it, they could just contact me. If you want to be a flashy person, that you want them to know that you have wealth, this is what you wear. I do like some Richard Mille. I think some of the smaller pieces are much nicer, like the RM 67s, 6701, 6702. Those are fantastic watches, and I think you get a lot of watch for the money. Do I think this is a safe investment, a good place to park your money? Not really. I think sticking with some of the brands like Patek Philippe, Rolex, not calling them investments, but better park your money there than something like this. Half the time, dealers will rip you off with these things because there's no comps, which is advantageous in both ways to the dealer, not to the buyer. It's advantageous to the dealer because when they go to buy this, they can pay tremendously low. And then when they go to sell it, they can charge you tremendously high. And that's not all dealers. Like the guy that's selling this watch, he's a great dealer and he does really good business. But there's others that have sold Richard Milles that are honestly crooked, and I wouldn't trust them with anything. You just got to shop the dealer in those instances, no matter how nice they may come across. Anyways, interested in the comment section down below. What is your take on this? Do you enjoy this? Do you like it? Is Richard Mille your thing? Is it worth $250,000, $300,000? Yeah, we got some more deals coming up. Stay tuned, and we got some more watches. Okay, it is an amazing Friday here in the AlphaCrown private showroom, and we've got a few different boxes that came in. Actually, one was supposed to come in, but we missed it, so we're gonna have to go pick that one up. So we'll go through that one maybe on Monday or something. But in the meantime, we have amazing, amazing, amazing watches. One of these is actually a huge heavy hitter, and I'm excited to show you guys that one. But let's go ahead and start these unboxing, and let's see what we have available for you guys to purchase. Let's see what we sourced for some clients, and let's see what kind of prices we gave for some of these sourced watches. So I'm going to start with this one right here. I'm curious about how the unboxing went. Now, if you notice, all these are pretty much the same size. This one actually doesn't have one or two. It has 3 watches in there. These each have 1 watch. Initial thought on this one right here. The box looks like the proper size to me, which is very, very good. Now, one thing that I noticed is that this pull tab, you cannot tape these up, and I'm going to have to deduct points on that. I can't just easily rip it. It's a little bit of an issue now. There we go. Okay. And this was actually from a dealer, so this is a source piece. With what's in here, I don't exactly blame the dealer for being a little over the top. All right, so right here, we've got a nice big bubble wrap right there, which is very good. It's called air cushion film. So I do see some side packaging right here, but not a whole lot. And I don't see a whole lot of under packaging overall. It's okay. It's not the worst. It's not the best. It wasn't terrible. But then look at this. And this is a dealer, guys. This is a dealer. This is a very expensive piece. Okay, so I'm honestly going to rate this one. I didn't see an extra label inside, which is not good either. So I'm going to rate this one a 5 point, no, I was going to say 5.9, but honestly, this is a 5.7. Could have been a lot worse. I do like that he used the proper sized box, which is very important. Okay, now I am anxious to see what this watch is in terms of condition. Yeah, so this is a heavy hitter, a total stunner of a watch. We're going to get to this one in just a moment because that one is definitely going to be worth waiting for just a little while. Okay, next up, let's see what we got here. Yes, I know exactly what this is. So this one's actually came from a client. This one is a consignment. Now, it's not as heavy of a hitter as, what am I doing? Not as heavy as a hitter as this one. He actually put some taping on the side, but he didn't put the taping on the pull tab here. Brilliant. Makes it easy. Boom. And we do have this beautiful, interesting. This is Omega. Overall, we got some nice padding. on the bottom side, top and bottom and side or back. I didn't see that extra label. Is what it is. Guys, you got to put the extra label. You know, all in all, I'm going to say this one's a 6.2, so could have been a lot worse. Watch arrived safely. That's what matters most. Yeah, let's take a look, man. One thing I love about Omega, obviously right off the bat, is presentation of their boxes. Whether you're on a Speedmaster, you know, the Moon watch, the box presentation is always top notch. Rolex really should have a much better presentation. That's probably, but they don't. But they don't need to. This is a 41 millimeter Aquaterra Seamaster, and I'll get some shots of it, but I don't know if you can notice on there that it actually has the small seconds hands, the sub-dial at the 6 o'clock indice, which is just another great feature, and the date wheel there, I see that. This watch we have on consignment for $4,000. So a fantastic piece at an incredibly affordable price if you're looking to get into an Omega and you want to, you know, not break the bank. You have this one right here. It also, not to mention, comes with a travel case. So when you pop your watch in there, you can just throw it on there, run around, you know, all your traveling. It's so cool. Yeah, I love that. Again, their boxes are top notch. And Omega's a great brand. They make really nice pieces. Definitely something that, from our experience, we've had a lot of clients that they'll purchase Omegas just to kind of enjoy them a little bit. I'm about a 6.5, 6, maybe 3/4 interest. I think 6.5. But you can see that it's got a really nice, it's got some nice depth to it. You know, this one is a 41 millimeter. 41 millimeter. Man, it's just such a nice piece overall. Like it really just looks really great. I do love kind of the rubber with the stitching. And then of course you have your deployment right there, which makes it just really easy to take on and off. And you get a really nice case back too. That exhibition case back allows you to look at that movement. It's really, honestly, a great watch. And again, guys, you can check us out on the website, $4,000. Let's move on to the next one here. I'm really excited about this one. I'm excited for you guys to see it. It's a heavy hitter. Now, this one is also from a dealer. Not one, not two, it's 3 watches. So we've been working really hard to ramp up our local Google listings and just across the internet, a bunch of different platforms. We're actually paying a company to help us get our branding out there more. And so we want our search engine optimization to be top notch. And so it was performing poorly. So we brought them on board and they've been helping us grow it. So we have been getting more and more leads for guys that are local say, hey, I found you on Google, just been searching for pre-owned watches, pre-owned Rolex, different things like that. So he found us, and he's actually the CEO of a company, and he wanted to buy some pieces for some of his sales team. Yep. And so he reached out and said, hey, here's what I'm thinking, here's my budget. And Josh worked with him on saying, here's some options in that budget, which was around what, $10,000 to $12,000 per watch, yeah. Right? And he was looking for 3 pieces, and he wanted them all to be the same. He wanted them all to be new. And so Josh was like, all right, let's do it. Yeah. So yeah, we were able to source it pretty, actually very, very quickly. Actually, faster than I was expecting. I'll be honest with you guys. We actually found a dealer that had all 3 watches that were all brand new. You know, first right off the bat, I will say, you know, I don't like the use of the paper. You know, it's doubled up. It's a little bit harder to cut, and it's a little bit easier to go too deep into the box and then potentially cut the actual watch, or the watch box rather. It looks like we do have an appropriate sized box for the 3 watches. Each one of these has its own label, which is very good. I'm gonna go ahead and take these out. There was no under padding cushion as well. I'm gonna rate this one a 5.1 out of 10. Guys, I mean, this wasn't very good. I would have preferred, honestly, a much better packaging job. Somehow the client did better than the dealers who do this every single day. I'm deducting 0.2 points because both of these were upside down from where the label was. These are really great to give as gifts. We got 3 smooth bezel Wimbledon dial 41 millimeter date just. These are fantastic pieces. This really is what he felt fit within the budget, made the most sense. So because it was a bundle deal and because we wanted to take care of him, we priced these out each at $10,500 each. Now normally we would have done around $11,000 each, but he was doing a bundle deal and we want to take care of him. Okay, last but not least, let's show you guys a really special piece that we got in. Okay, so we had this beautiful watch come in, and it is a 26331 all yellow gold blue dial chronograph AP. Absolute stunner of a watch. I'm testing the chronograph, making sure that that's operating appropriately. This is not a flyback chronograph, so you do have to stop it before then resetting it. It's resetting right at that 12 o'clock, which is good. We actually do have a client that's coming in about 5 minutes or so, so we're going to get all this stuff wrapped up real quick. And he's looking into purchasing the all-gold, blue dial, blue bezel, 2017 Bluesy that we have in stock. Hopefully we can get that deal closed out. We have this client coming in to purchase this one and finalize that payment, and then we should have the client finalizing this payment as well. So yeah, we got a lot of movement going on today, which is very, very good. And yeah, we'll stay up to date. We got some more fun stuff.
Hey, what's up, Andy? How you doing? This is Josh Bell.
Good. Hey, Josh. How you doing? Hey, Josh.
Good, man. Good. Yeah, I know you said that you had a couple minutes, so is this a good time?
I do. I actually have a meeting at the bottom of the hour here, so I literally only have about 3 minutes. Wasn't sure if you
that should be
just connect after.
No. Yeah, that should be fine. I really just kind of wanted to touch base, like just get to know each other just a little bit. At least you can hear my voice, know that I'm a real person. And so, we're looking at that 3369 it's the new reference, which is good.
And I'll be honest with you, and I know this probably isn't what you want to hear. It's probably not going to get the deal done, but I think my top dollar on this one would actually be 19.5 as well. I'd like to beat it, but look, I mean, if you're wanting to get the relationship started with me, and if you're interested in doing that, and you're like, hey, give this guy a shot, see how it goes, I'd love to do that. If I could pay more, I would, but I think I'd rather be in it for like 19. But you got a 19.5 offer, and I can match it. And so that's kind of what I want to just talk with you about, is basically just letting you know, like, hey, if I could do more, I would, but I think I'm pretty much going to be maxed out around 19.5. And if you're wanting to get the relationship started, I'd love that. If not, I mean, I get it. No harm, no foul. So.
Yeah. So my situation. So typically, Josh, I have dealt with the dealer that I've dealt with the most in the past is actually the wristwatcher out in New Jersey, and I reached out right when I purchased this watch, and for whatever reason, I don't know if you just taken in a couple of blue sky dollars or what the deal was, but his offer was 18.5. It might have been 19. And so I reached out to there's a gentleman that I follow and have spoken with a couple of times that is another dealer. He goes by the dealer. I don't know him personally. And he offered me the 19.5. Now the problem that I have working with somebody that I not only have never worked with in the past, but don't have a connection to is obviously I'm kind of going out on a limb. So I reached out to Mark. Mark and I are good friends. We talk every day, and he said that he had great experience with you, and so I asked him to send me your information. I would very much prefer to do business with you guys as opposed to this other dealer that I have. So if you can match the 19.5, let's do it. I mean, I think that's a good way for us to get this relationship started. I probably buy and sell a little bit more often than Mark does. So, so I would love to, like I said, just have another contact and get a relationship started and go from there.
Absolutely. Yeah. And a big thing for us is, I encourage people to go out, make sure that you're getting a good price, make sure that you're being taken care of. But, with that said, something that we really value as a company and what we do for our clients is, those who are more loyal to us, they don't shop around with 100 people. Maybe you'll find a better deal somewhere, right? But, at the end of the day, it's a really small circle. It's a really small world. It's a small community. I had a client, not to knock him, but, he was asking me to price him out for a Richard Mille and RMO5. I go into the networks and the dealer chats and...
Josh.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. You got to go.
I apologize. Yeah. I do have to jump to a meeting.
I forgot.
We can communicate. No, it's fine. I would love to chat longer, but communicate by text message this afternoon, and then I will be available after 3:30 Central Time today. So feel free to shoot me a text, and we can get everything set up. I can ship out probably as early as tomorrow.
Okay, perfect.
And then again, we can talk by phone later on today if you need it. Okay.
Beautiful. Yeah. You do your thing. We'll be in discussion. Sounds good.
Sounds good. Appreciate it.
All righty. Bye-bye. I completely forgot. Totally just blabbermouthed.
Hey, hello?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
You got like 5 minutes?
Yeah, shoot.
All right, so 3 things.
3 things.
Yeah. Number 1, I brought in a John Mayer.
Oh, wow.
But it's not the most amazing price in the world. I don't think you're missing out too much.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 21. We're selling it for 73.
Okay.
I mean, you could look at prices. It's not bad. Yeah, brought the John Mayer in. It's a 2021. It's in
really good shape, but full set, all that. But yeah, we have that one for 73. I know that you've been interested in a John Mayer. Well, you saw one already, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Okay, there you go. Well, I'm giving you my promise of calling you, letting you know when I get one in. So
Okay.
so that's that. Number 2, your boy Jaime, he's gonna wait to see the ombre. Is that right?
Yeah, I spoke with him. Yes, he called me up, and I didn't answer. And then I got tied up, and we spoke briefly, but he said he wanted to see it first. I'm like, yeah, go see it.
Yeah. Talk with him.
How committed he is, though, because he mentioned buying a Corvette.
Yeah,
Really expensive Corvette.
he told me that too. He told me that too.
So I would hold whatever he says with a grain of salt. So
Okay, fair enough.
if you got a buyer and want to dump it.
I do have a buyer for me to make some money, but we're gonna push it out to our clients.
I would sell it just so he knows that, hey, this place, they do sell.
Gotcha. Okay.
He's not fucking around. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Exactly. Okay. Okay. No, that's good to know. I appreciate that. Third thing is the GRNR. Are we wanting to close on that? Do we want to move forward, or what do you think on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice, comfy watch. Nice watch to wear. And you can get it at 41,
42.
42. And you can get it.
Yes.
Okay.
Brand new.
Brand new and worn.
Okay.
41's not my cost, but it's close.
Yeah. You'll make 1,000 on it.
I'll make a little bit more, but
Okay.
yeah. But industry standards like 10%. I'm not making anywhere near that, obviously. Yeah, but I've got to get it from a verified source, bring it in, have to verify the watch, do all that. I can get one in pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about which ones I'd like to get rid of. I've got a Breitling. I got those low-level kind of watches, but I don't want to lose my ass on them. I'd rather get away than deuce.
Yeah, and you will. You'll lose out quite a bit. 40%, 50%. Yeah.
So much, really, it's not even worth it. But I do have that green one, the Zenith. That's a big one.
Yeah, you'll still lose on
See
it.
what you can give me on that one.
Okay.
Zenith. At number one, like 250, dude.
It's one of 250. It's not the
Yes.
number one.
It's only at 250.
No, there's only 250 of them. I agree.
Yeah. They're not numbered.
They're not numbered.
So that whole one of 250 is a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically. Does that make sense?
I don't think they're numbered. I don't know. Maybe. I need to actually, you know what? Let me go say that.
Let me give my colleague a call. He'll offer stronger on that, and then I'll just throw his.
Special watch. That's a special watch, dude.
It's a nice one.
You know what it is. Yes. I get a shit ton of compliments on that watch.
Yeah, no, it's nice. I like it.
Yeah. It's a special watch. It's not one of those, Breitlings or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. Whatever the market demands is what it demands. And then my colleague, he's very good. He's very strong. He pays strong for things. Whatever number he gives me, I'm just gonna throw your way. I don't care what it is. I'm not looking to make money on both ends of the deal. And it's a 2023?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
24, I think.
Oh, is it 24?
I think it's a 24, yeah.
Why don't I give him a call right now and see what we can do for that one?
Yeah, call him, call him back.
All right. Sounds good. Bye bye.
All right, bye.
Hello?
Hey, buddy. I have two.
Guy bought the dated from you, the Spanish one.
Yes, that's why I was telling you. I just thought it was an interesting coincidence, and then you're over here getting all butthurt, being all weird about it.
I'm not even worried about. No, I thought I sold it in the voucher wrong.
No, I was just letting you know. Hey, that's the guy that connected with you. He bought the date.
Like, are you in Dallas? I'm like, yes, PM afternoon. I'm like, are you interested in the watch? He's like, no, but my brother's looking to sell his Daytona. I'm like, okay. Are you interested in any other watches? He's like, no, not at the moment.
Did you give an offer on the Daytona?
No, because he wants to source that impossible white gold Panda Daytona that no one in their box can find.
Correct, including me.
I think you and Josh Bell big dogs around town. I'm like, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, mentioned. Yeah.
Good. Hey, what would you offer for an Aaron Rodgers Zenith?
6.
Okay, the client's calling me right now. Can you double check that number?
6,000. I'll pay 6,000.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I think I see him listed for like high 7s right
He's,
now.
all right, he's calling. One sec.
All right.
Oh, I missed him.
Hey, I was wrong.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, I was wrong.
About what?
About the Zenith.
What do you mean?
I was wrong.
You were wrong in what sense? Oh, you don't want to sell it?
It is one of 250.
No, it's not.
So this. Look at the box.
I know, but the other ones say that as well. They all say,
Oh, really?
promise you. Yeah. They all say this is one of the 250, not number one.
And they're all signed. All the boxes are signed by Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I already have a number.
What's the number?
So he told me that they're selling for around 7, and he would pay 6.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
they're not selling for 7.
I trust him fully,
Oh, okay.
but maybe they're getting listed for more. I don't know. I didn't even look, but
Yeah, they're listed for like around 10, 5.
I think you're right. I don't think they're selling for that.
Yeah, they're gonna be selling for like 9, less. But I can't do no 6 too.
Yeah, for a watch like that, that's really not an unfair offer. I'm looking right now. I'm seeing some around 9.5, 9.
10. They're like between 10 and 11.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd be okay letting go like at around 8.
8.
Plus maybe throw in another watch.
All right, I'm texting him. He wants 8. We'll see.
Tell him I'll pay 12 for it.
Just texted me. He said he's going to pass on the watch.
Yeah, there you go.
No worries. Thanks for letting me know.
He'll buy one from me eventually. I know he will.
Oh yeah, especially for the first watch, it takes time for some guys. I get that. Yeah. I have the John Mayer in, and let me go ahead and I got this all gold AP in that I gotta figure out some stuff with. So I gotta make a few calls. It's like I got it in, but it looks horrible. Not gonna fly.
I wouldn't mind looking at the John Mayer again, but
Just so you feel comfortable.
yeah, it might be later on this afternoon.
That should be okay.
Yeah.
That should be all right. There's a wine club thing tonight.
What time?
I don't know. 6.
Okay.
Some Napa Powerhouse. Some bites, hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds good. Sounds appetizing.
All right. Well, yeah. Let me know on that. If you want to go. If you want to go, we can go.
Will do. All right. 10-4.
All righty. Talk soon. Bye.
Yes, sir, buddy. All right, bye.
All right. So there's this dealer. They're pretty big on YouTube. I don't really feel like. It's not worth like calling them out or anything stupid like that. But I will say that we purchased a watch from them. It was a sourced piece, and it was an all gold Omega Speedmaster, all gold Omega Speedmaster with a green dial. It's a beautiful watch. You can get it in 2 different iterations. You can get it with the leather, or there's a lot of different strap options with it, or you can get it with the full gold bracelet. The client wanted the full gold bracelet, so we brought it in, and it looked great. It looked brand new. It looked awesome. And so we did the transaction. I got in on Saturday, turned around, and we sold it. But the client called me. He said, "Hey, did you know that the reference number on this is not the right reference number?" And I'm like, What do you mean? He's like, "The reference number on this is not for the full gold bracelet. This is for the leather strap or the strap, rubber, like whatever, but it's not for the full gold." I went to our system. And sure enough, he was right. There was one letter off, like in the middle. I'm going to go ahead and give her a call, because we're having to now figure out, okay, he doesn't want to return the watch and go through that mess, but he does feel like he's justified to get a price reduction, which I agree. And I myself feel that I am also owed a price reduction. So we're going to talk it through. I'm going to see if we can get about $2,000 less, which I think is fair. Go from there. I'm not going to ask for anything crazy like $5,000 less or something like that. But I do think that the converted versus non-converted should be about a $2,000 difference. And so, we'll see if they're fair. We'll see if they want to, cause issues and create problems. Hopefully not.
Please leave your message for...
Hey, this is Josh Bell with AlphaCrown Luxury Watch Company, calling about the Omega Speedy, the green dial full bracelet one. If you could give me a call back real fast, that'd be great. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Dude.
Oh my gosh.
Shit, and I'm gonna send it to.
All right, I will.
All right, we'll see what it goes. I'll probably stop by 4:45 minutes.
To pick it up?
Yeah.
All right.
And then boxes I don't even know. We'll see. Bye.
All right, bye. All right, so that's a good colleague of ours, good friend who's in the industry, and we had a client that was wanting to buy one of 2 watches, and one was this John Mayer right here. So it's a 116508. Selling this for mid-70s. Beautiful watch, almost brand new unworn. The other one was this right here. It's a 26331 BA. There's an OR, but that's rose gold. This is the BA, which is the yellow gold. Produced from 2017 to 2021. I don't know when they produced the blue dial and if it was throughout that entire time. So there's 2 different dial combinations you can do. You can do the blue or the green. This is, of course, discontinued. The cheapest one online for this is with papers
is roughly around 99,000, 100,000 that I saw. I'm sure if you scoured the internet, you'd be able to find something. We had a client, we brought this in, and we had a client that was seriously interested in it, this one or that John Mayer. So they came in, and unfortunately, looking at the condition of the watch itself, it's actually in worse condition than what it needs to be. It's pre-owned, which is okay. You want to avoid as major dings, dents, anything like that. But the problem is that the brushed finish on this bezel is way off. The lugs are way off. You have a little dent right here. You have a little nick right there. And then looking at the side of this lug that Mike caught, which it's kind of hard to not catch. It looks like there may have even been a laser fill that wasn't taken down enough, and so you have this bump. And so just overall, really poor finish. The links themselves were clearly polished, over-polished. That is way over-rounded. And so just overall, really poor job on the polisher, whoever did this, the watchmaker, whoever did this. I don't know how bad the watch was before, but it doesn't really matter how bad the watch was. Not even be able to get the lines for the brushed finish straight, parallel. It's not even parallel to the watch. Overall, really disappointing watch. It is what it is, but we are going to be sourcing another one for the client, and we haven't talked to the client about that yet, but he did decide to get this one. He, between the two, this one really spoke to him with what he was wanting to do. He's retired, travels to Nepal a lot, and so he's deciding to, get something that, he can fit in with his other friends, because they're all watch guys and he's not. He saw us on YouTube and he had reached out, and then it turns out he was a local, and he was like, man, you guys are right down the road for me. I love that. So, he drove 10 minutes to Southlake, came here, happy to get the level of customer service that he was expecting to receive. So anyways, excited to get that closed out. That's going to be a really good deal for us. But in the meantime, we got a few more things going on. We just sold our 7900V blue Vacheron, which was nice, made a couple grand on that, which is fantastic. Sold that one for around $28,000. It was a 2021, I believe, which is very, very good. We sold our date sub. We have a bluesy that's coming in. That's a sold order, so we'll get that one finalized. That should be coming in a couple days now. And then we have a couple more prospective things going on. We have a yellow gold white dial date 8 that we're going to try to close today. I'm going to actually give that guy a call. I've been working that deal out for about 3 months now. He wanted a white gold white dial date 8, which Rolex makes. Interestingly, I could not find one. I found several, but it turns out that the ones that I found had swapped dials. Still, everything was factory, but that bothered the client, understandably so. I understood that. But what was so strange is that I couldn't find a factory one within the network that we have, which is really rare. We have sourced some of the craziest stuff, and we're able to find literally pretty much everything, but it's been very strange. So I talked to the client. He said, well, could we go yellow gold instead of the white gold? And I said, yep. And then I was able to find him one in about 2 hours. Totally different ball game. He's going for the yellow gold route. And then we got a few more things going on. I mean, honestly, the list goes on and on and on. Yeah, we're going to just keep it moving, keep it going. Oh, last thing. We do have a watch was just dropped off. I just got the notification from the client, and it's the blue dial, new reference on Oyster, Sky Dweller 336934. So it's a 2024 full set, mint condition. So that's coming in tomorrow. We're going to be selling that one for around the 23 mark. Give or take, I believe. If you guys have been interested in getting a blue dial Sky Dweller. And then the other thing is we're actually sourcing a 126718 GRNR for another client who actually just bought the Oyster Flex Daytona from us. He bought the Baby Le Mans, goofy name, but he's been wanting the GRNR as well. I need to get a deposit on that and then get that locked in. So I'm actually going to give him a call today. And then his buddy was actually interested in buying this Ombre. Now, his buddy's not coming into town until a couple days from now, and so I'm kind of struggling. I want to take care of him. I want to take care of his friend. This is the exact iteration that he was interested in, the exact one that he was wanting. But in the same sense, I don't want to hold out, because if he doesn't, we do high volume, in and out, high velocity is our business model, and so get something in for a decent price, sell it for a decent price, make your small margin. I don't want to wait 2 or 3 days to sell that. We want to start pushing it out to our client base. But, in the same sense, I want him to feel taken care of. So I don't really know how to navigate those waters. But anyways, I'm actually going to give this guy a call, and I'm going to see if he's ready to close out on the GRNR, which we're going to be getting to him for $42,000.
You have reached the voice. I'm currently away from my desk.
All right, so he didn't answer. I'll go ahead and just give him a quick text.